We'll first demonstrate a fall, okay? Lean it back. Oh goodness! Straight. Anytime you're inverted with your head, that's why we play 2 feet from the concrete. At least 1 mat tile, okay? Very, very important. Okay. So that's a potential fall, probably the worst one. So this is how you can prevent that from happening, okay guys? Bases. First thing I do is I aim my feet right on Sarah's tush, on the bottom here, and then she leans back onto it. That's a good placement. Your heel should be able to land right between like the mid back and the lower back. Sometimes flyers find this to be too intense. If that's the case, bases, you can bring your feet out wide like that.
It's good even while you guys are sitting there too. If you want to do like a little bit of cat-cows to warm up your back, warm up your spine. You'll be doing back bends definitely, so it's nice to get just a little bit of warm up along these muscles.
Again, so we got into Backfly, and then I walk up to whale. This is called whale or high flying whale. So we're beginning with something very simple. I want bases that have been to class before to first base your flyers, and then I want flyers to switch around and bases as well, okay? So again, she's standing, she's facing away from me. I aim my feet on her lower tush, she leans back. Kick up. Watch my feet here. I take my foot, I bring it horizontal. That way my whole foot provides a larger platform for her back to rest on. If I just took one foot off, excuse me Sarah, I didn't mean to kick you in the head. And I guess that's another potential accident is kicking your fly in the head, so be wary of that too. If I just took my foot off here, she would flop this way. So again, bring your foot first, horizontal, provide a larger support base. Take your free foot over, aim your heel towards the between her spine and her shoulder blades right there. Not way too high here off the shoulder, but right upper shoulders there, upper back I mean. And then we'll walk the other foot parallel with it the same way. And my hands are V'd out this way. My feet are also V'd out a little bit. This is one of the few moves where you won't be completely 90 stacked. One of the few moves where you're using counterbalance with your arms and your feet, so it looks a little more like a V.
The flyers is pretty passive pose. I pretty much just line back my back leg. Whenever he does go to make the transition from the back fly, the reverse back fly to the couch, when I feel that first foot come up into my higher back, I kind of push my body into that foot, letting the other side of my body become light so we can then do the second foot. Beyond that, it's pretty passive. It's really yummy and delicious. Feels really good.
Okay, so again, as I'm walking up, Sarah, can you walk through from Backfly how you lean right into it?
Okay, so coming here, I'll feel his feet come right there. I just slowly lean back, and as I feel contact come onto everything, he'll then lift my feet up. And I just let myself fall back, like I said, pretty passive. If it's really too intense for your back, if it's too big of a back bend for you, or if it hurts a lot, definitely stay down, and then you guys can come out and you can reposition the footing.
So what's going on there?
Intense for you, you can like really engage in the core and make that less of a back bend, but that's not the same pose, right? But if it is like, if you feel collapsing or pain in your lower back, then you can maneuver your way up to just this, where it's less of a back bend.
And so on bases, I want you to stack your arms straight out, lock your knees out. And flyers, I really, again, like Sarah said, really sink your weight, really lean in. Oftentimes, particularly people who are very independent, we just want to do everything ourselves. And it's hard to really allow someone and trust someone and depend on somebody. But if she doesn't lean completely on my feet, she kind of sits up, it doesn't work. She really needs to lean in, really lean and like trust me for this counterbalance to work. Okay, so flyers really trust and lean in. Okay, come down. To warm up for this, flyers, I'd like for you to, once the bases feet are transitioning, what happens is one foot comes off, I want you to practice doing these tripod poses and coming up and then down and trading your feet up, down, get comfortable with that. And if that's too easy, go diagonal, meaning if this foot's down, your diagonal arm, opposite arm is going to come up. So practice staying like that. This is going to help you warm up the correct placements on your body that need to warm up. Base says to practice this one, if you want to warm up, you can get into tree stands. If that's not challenging enough, really go 1 foot forward and then like slowly squat and get those stabilizer muscles warmed up. Okay. See if I missed anything. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's break.